Hey y'all, it's hikarisilver. There's RPGs aplenty in this Switch sale, and it was extremely difficult to pick and choose which ones to highlight. However, I did manage to do it, but at the cost of the video coming out a little bit later than I would like. As always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and share my channel. Click that notification bell so that you know when I'm posting my latest videos. I tend to do these highlight sales for the PSN and eShop weekly, so the only way you're going to know about it is if you hit that little bell. Also, find me on Odyssey. The link for that is down below. Let's get into it. Mercenaries Blaze, Dawn of the Twin Dragons is starting our list at 30% off. All regions except Japan are seeing a discount on this one. This is the 5th edition to the Mercenaries series. The story is pretty straightforward. You're a mercenary who wants to take down an evil empire that's been trying to conquer the world for years. You have to fight their army, their royal guard, and even their chief general if you want to stop them from taking over everything and ruling with an iron fist. Or maybe just the golden one. You'll fight for your life as you explore dungeons full of traps and monsters, solve puzzles that will unlock some new areas, and upgrade your skills so that you can take down even bigger baddies than before. But be careful, there is only one way out though. Next up is Disco Elysium, the final cut. Well, it's like nothing else you can play today. It's got everything you need to have an awesome time playing video games. Intrigue, mystery, romance, and oh yeah, murder. You play as a detective who has access to skill sets that allow them to interrogate people by using different methods. Like the hard way. Crack cases through investigation and deduction, or maybe just bribe someone and explore their city block, all while listening to some great music. But beware, this is no simple adventure. You can also make choices that will affect your character in both positive and negative ways. There are some seriously tough decisions here, and we mean that in the best way possible. Bug Fables is 50% off for you US and Canadian folk. Get ready to embark on a bug adventure. In Bug Fables, you play as a team of insects who are on a quest for the Everlasting Sapling. The Everlasting Sapling is a magical tree that grants immortality to those who eat just one of its leaves. This tree is hidden somewhere within the foliage of nature, and in order to find it, you must work together with your insect friends and battle against strong enemies and solve puzzles. Here is 60% off on sale for the lowest price ever. Don't miss out on this opportunity to enter yourself back again into the Persona 5 world with a new character twist and an all too familiar and lovable cast. If you love the story of Persona 5, then you will be very familiar with this game. The story continues a little bit into the after effects of the original game and brings us back into the world of shadows, demons, and justice-seeking teens. This time, we get to play as someone new and experience a whole new side of a new adventure that we have come to love. The gameplay is just like any Musou-style game such as Dynasty Warriors. You run around with your teammates fighting enemies en masse that are trying to stop you from completing whatever your mission may be. There are many different types of enemies, so you must find ways around them all while still staying alive yourself. Square's ONINAKI is on sale for 60% off in all regions except Japan. There are some people who are sad about death, and sometimes they get so sad that they don't want to move on. Sometimes they even try to stay here with us. That's when we call in the Watchers to help us send them on their way. The Watchers are like guides for the lost. They help them find their way out of this world and into the next one where they can start fresh. They also serve as keepers of both worlds, the living and beyond. They make sure those two worlds stay separate so nobody gets confused or lost in between. And lastly, they help us deal with death by keeping it sacred and joyful rather than sad or scary. No one wants to feel like their loved ones have left them forever, and you will experience all this and more in Square's ONINAKI. Ashen is experiencing a 75% off sale across all regions, including Japan this time. Ashen is simply a game that's all about the journey. I know that you're going to stumble and fall, but I want you to get back up and keep going. That's why this game created an open world that changes as you play it, and it will change in ways that you can't even imagine. You'll start out in a bog, but soon find yourself exploring a fjord and then pillaging an old palace. Wherever you are at any given moment will dramatically alter the course of your adventure. It's a brutal open world, and you're just living it in this Souls-like inspired game. And we have Transistor at 80% off. It's time to upgrade. Transistor is another excellent game from those that are familiar with Hades from Supergiant. This one is an action RPG with a little bit of a sci-fi twist and a sleek futuristic art style. The game seamlessly integrates thoughtful strategic planning into a fast action-paced experience, melding responsive gameplay with rich atmospheric storytelling. In the course of the adventure, you will piece together the Transistor's mysteries as you pursue its former owners. Transistor seamlessly integrates thoughtful strategic planning into fast-paced action-adventure experience. Bastion is last on my list, and this one is all about the story. It's not just about how you play it, but how you get to play it. You see, Bastion is a game about a world that has been devastated by some sort of cataclysmic event. You're the survivor of this calamity, and your goal is to explore the wreckage of your old life and find out exactly what happened. And while there are many ways to play through Bastion's story, you can fight enemies with your weapons or magical abilities. The real way to experience this game is by interacting with your narrator, which, by the way, was the best part for me, and it's a character who basically is telling you what's going on in the world around you, as well as commenting on your actions as they happen. He'll tell you some stories about people and he knows and places he's been, provide a little bit more context for what's been happening around you, and provide some entertainment all along the way, and I mean he is entertaining in every sense of the word. Wow, there is a lot more games on sale for the Switch and the PSN store this week, but I just had to point out these for you guys. What do you think? Should I have included some more on here from the different stores this week? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. As always, guys, I recommend that you like, comment, subscribe, and share these videos. Press that bell again so that you know when these videos are coming out. Also, join the Discord. It can get a little crazy. We got Pokemon, Destiny 2, and more things going on, as well as some occasional weekly giveaways. Your support is what helps this channel grow. That is all for me today, guys. I'm cutting it short, and remember to really